this is Hans the Ramen Raider coming at you with another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time, the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles. Today I've got one from the beautiful food paradise heaven that is Malaysia. This is white fish broth from MyKuali. Hey, I visited them in 2014. Malaysia is rad, Penang in particular. And today on the phone we've got our resident expert in exoplanets and acclaimed author Matthew Bella. How you doing, man?
Hey Hans, how you doing today? Thanks for having me on the show.
There we go. I thought I was turning you up. I actually just turned off the camera, so there we go.
It's all good, man.
So what is new in the world of a fascinating human being?
I've been researching uranium, chemical methods for refining uranium and then enriching it to weapons grade, and it's very interesting physics.
Is it?
It's fascinating. I'm actually looking for an appeal to all your listeners right now. I have a few technical science questions. I've honed my research down to a few questions, and if anyone out there answers in chemistry or nuclear physics, please comment and I'll get back to you personally.
Well, there's a problem with that.
What's that?
How soon do you need this information?
Yeah, this won't go up for like 3 months, will it?
This won't be up until, February 1st it'll hit YouTube, I believe.
Oh, hopefully I'll have published my book and be rich and famous by then.
Yeah, so... But maybe someone will be able to discredit your work at that point, so...
That would be wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, adding this plant substance. And I'm going to add this substance. Adding the sachet of fish broth paste.
You know.
Yeah, the stuff's really good. It's almost like a chowder, but thinner, just slightly thinner. And it's got a great taste. I enjoy it thoroughly. It's on my top 10.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to get started on that Ramen bread. I might make a couple prototypes.
Wow. I'm telling you, yeah, you could, I mean, what's the date on that white curry you got there?
Yeah, it's pretty old, dude. I mean, you think the sachets would have expired?
The what?
The sachets?
What's a sachet, Matthew?
The flavor sachets? The flavor sachets?
Repeat after me. It's a sachet.
Oh, it expires 23/11/2020. Nice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
So
that's insane.
It's expired. Oh, that's one that you bought from... That's one you bought from shop.theramenraider.com, your one-stop shop for instant noodle fun.
And it only expired last month. That's amazing.
I don't know if I remembered, but did I plug where this ramen came from? An exotic nudes box. Go to exoticnudes.com. Use the coupon code TheRamenRaider and get yourself a discount. I think I may have said that. Double dipping possibly in the promo. I don't know. But yeah.
Yeah, I looked up ramen bread for some hopeful recipes, and I saw nothing. Nothing.
Yeah, I don't know that anybody... I'm sure somebody's tried it. Maybe put some, like, chicken flavor ramen in the broth or some... Yeah, like a broth sachet to, like... I don't know, though. We'll see. I mean, that's the one thing, though. The white curry, I used that stuff with some Alfredo sauce, mixed it together, and I made a pizza out of it once, and it was freaking awesome.
Wow.
So as a flavor base, that stuff is really off the hizzy.
Huh.
But as far as for bread, I don't know. I'd be worried about the separation of oil. I mean, do you use oil when you make bread?
There's, I believe, a little bit of olive oil in there.
Okay. Well, I'd skip on that because there's a lot of oil in these sachets. It's mostly oil.
That's a very good point. Let's see, water, olive oil, yep. So instead of that, just put in, 1.5 tablespoons vegetable or olive oil.
Yeah, that'll definitely take you home on
Cover
that.
that, huh? Yeah, right? Could be interesting, man.
Yeah, I'm up for tasting it. I would add some salt.
Oh, there's salt in the recipe.
Yeah, okay. Just
And
don't use the creamer sachet, because all that is flavorless powder. It's a bulks things up.
That's fine.
Miles is being vocal.
Come on.
No.
Yeah, and then I'll grind up the noodles into a powder.
You don't even
substitute.
Yeah.
Substitute that amount of flour.
I'm wondering how that's gonna be. Is it gonna be like springy and bouncy?
I have no idea.
I wondered also. You'd better like pulverize that stuff.
Yeah.
Like I don't mean like little bits that you can see, because they're just gonna dry out. It's like, one of my favorite things in the world is cornbread with actual corn in it. But
like
if
the
you
cornbread stuffing I made when I came down for Thanksgiving, that had actual cornbread.
Yeah. So if you make cornbread and put corn in it, but just leave it as cornbread, if you leave that overnight on your counter, that corn, all the moisture gets out of it and it goes into the bread, so it's hard as a rock. It'll bust your teeth. So I'm wondering, I would say if you're gonna use the actual ramen itself, you need to grind that. You need to like process that. You need to like run it through a blenderificator, a foodoraka cycle.
Not so much. I have a foodoraka cycle. Yeah.
Awesome. That's the preferred terminology, is foodoraka cycle.
And in the comments, leave the answer to name that show reference for 1,000 points.
The Jetsons.
Oh, come on, you just give it away.
Oh, yeah, well, I know.
Sorry, folks, game over.
Yeah, game over. There's although it's too late for all of you people, but there's a Secret Santa now. Somebody wanted me to set up this thing called Elfster on the Instant Noodles The Ramen Raider Facebook group. That's not over, though. Join the over 3,000 strong in Instant Noodles The Ramen Raider, a group for all seasons and all kinds of people, crazy and non-crazy. I've seen some interesting things on there. A lot of people with some weird opinions, and a lot of people go in there that seems like, they're like, oh yeah, that instant stuff, that's garbage. It's like, it's an instant noodle group. Why are... I don't get it. It's like, yeah, logic, that's garbage,
Yeah, right.
The flavor enters my mouth hole. And the taste, I'm going to taste the broth now. Look at this, it's dark. Envision a dark broth, Matthew.
I am envisioning a dark broth.
It's salty and it's strong. Almost forgot. We got to do our quote of the day from Momofuku Ando Speaks, a book by the guy, of quotes by the guy who invented instant noodles. If you're a Star Trek fan, this is like the Ferengi Rules of Acquisition by the godfather of instant noodles. Alright. Number 123. If I were selling something hazardous to human health, I would fall on my knees to beg for pardon and dissolve my company immediately.
Wow.
A previous quote of his is like...
That's integrity for you.
Number 121. I feel fine because I eat instant noodles each day. Yes. Yeah, I really wish I could have met him.
He's a mensch.
Truly, 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 truly. A prince amongst men. Doctor Momofuku Ando.
Doctor? Oh, is he a real doctor, or does he just have a PhD?
What does that even mean? How?
That means Republicans are... I'm sorry.
We don't talk about those people anymore. They lost their what do you call it? they just don't really matter in the grand scheme of things anymore. I don't think they really exist anymore, do they? I mean...
You're right. As soon as Trump lost the election, all the Republicans withered up and disappeared.
No, as soon as he became president, dude, their brand just like took such a big hit. It's like nobody knows what a Republican is anymore. I mean, but you know what? Differing opinions are important. I am a liberal as they come, but it's sad to see the Republicans, honestly, in the state that they're in now because of this dickweed. I'm sorry. I'm gonna use my strong language here. It's a cursing episode now. This dickweed. Yeah.
Wow.
I know. It's strong. It's strong. I said it. He's kind of a dickweed.
Click that button, mature content.
Yeah, dill hole. I should stop. I should just stop. But yeah, by now he's somewhere else. I'm sure he's doing his traveling snake oil roadshow and super spreader event Phantasmagorium.
Right, people of the future, what is Donald Trump up to?
Yeah.
Comment below.
Oh, I'm sure he's like all over the news saying, "Oh, it was all an act. Actually, this did happen this way." Blah blah blah. Because once this is, I mean, as soon as he's gone, all those advisors that he had telling him, "Dude, don't say that. Dude, don't say that." I mean, trust me, there was a lot he didn't say. He took people's advice probably like 5% of the time, and that 5% of the time was like the filthiest, nastiest. He was probably like, you know, it'd be really great if we had a 24/7 public utility style porno channel. You know, something like that, you know. Something for the kids, you know, to really sink their teeth into. Yeah, something just jacked up. That they're like, Mr. President, we really advise you strongly against saying such things. That's just really not... Yeah, no. You guys are no fun.
But yeah, him as a senior producer on OAN News, possibly another reality show star.
No, I like freaking what is it? Right Side. They're pretty funny. The guy with the bricks, the guy with the jacket that's made out of bricks. You know what I'm talking?
I do not.
When they do the big Trump rallies and stuff, they're the ones who do a lot of the broadcasting. Yeah, I like them.
That's great.
I like the people that they get on there, like, talking and doing things. They're really weird. But, I mean, hey, they're into their thing. They do their stuff, and that's the deal.
Great. They're fun, fantastic people.
Are they not? Are they not? Alright, well, you want to do another show momentarily?
Sure.
Alright, well, hey, this has been Hans the Ramen Raider. We'll probably talk a little bit about politics. I said that I was going to swear off talking about Trump, but God, I just hate that motherfucker. So, I mean, what can I do? And now there's just no point anymore. Now I feel stupidish. But, yeah, next episode.